What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. With the Royal Rumble this Saturday, Monday Night Raw delivered a jam-packed show, kicking off in a phenomenal way. See what I did there? None other than AJ Styles kicking off the show, saying that he's ready to take on the challenge of Gunther with his career on the line for none other than CM Punk to walk his way down to the ring, saying that he's not sure if AJ's ready for it. The two had a great stare off. CM Punk saying that seeing that this might be his only chance to take on AJ before he's forced to retire, he put his championship on the line tonight in our main event. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
He put the title on the line in Ontario tonight, and I think that was a good call. I think it was a good call because, well, if we're having a match with AJ Styles and Gunther on Saturday, if AJ loses, he retires. Now, I have another buddy who predicts that AJ will lose on Saturday and will retire. And if that's the case, I hate to say it, but that's a horrible retirement.
I agree with you
Like a Cena, like a
100%.
retirement tour, how
Yeah,
Cena had one. But if it was for AJ, I would think that his retirement tour would kind of start at the Royal Rumble.
me
That's not a
too.
way you'd want to send out AJ Styles. So having him lose would be horrible. And I don't think that's the route they're going to take. But if he beats CM Punk tonight, that would be interesting because he would then take on Gunther as champion. And if he lost, he would retire, but he wouldn't retire with the belt. So then the only way is he would put the title on the line and then Gunther would retire AJ and win the title, which I guess could happen, but we'll get to what actually happened, and that's going to be our main event. It ended in a way that we didn't really expect. So definitely stick around for that. But a strong way to open the show here in Ontario. Stephanie Vaquer, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky take on Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel. So good 6-woman tag action here. Rhea Ripley, she's hot. She's never going to lose her momentum. It's just not going to happen. The heels here, they kind of isolate Stephanie Vaquer, cutting her off from her teammates of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. But she ended up coming back in with a hot tag to Io Sky, who just came into the ring hot, heavy, ready to go. Rhea then tagged in, taking on Liv Morgan here, then tossing her into Raquel with, I think it was a Razor's Edge. It looked pretty cool.
Yep.
But Ripley just downs Raquel and ate a heavy DDT from Liv Morgan, only for Io Sky to break up the pin. And this intention just kept culminating with Rhea delivering a nice headbutt to Roxanne and delivered a riptide. So I think it was a good call to have the faces win this matchup.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. What I agree with next is we had the culmination of Adam Pearce lifting Bron Breakker suspension, welcoming the Vision out to the ring. Paul Heyman not even able to get a word in. Adam Pearce all business tonight, saying that he's gonna let Bron Breakker out of his suspension, let him compete
Mm.
in the Royal Rumble, and he said, you know what? The rest of the Vision except Austin Theory, maybe, because he had a match against Rey Mysterio next, is also in the Royal Rumble. Could that cause some tension in the Vision with all of them in the Royal Rumble? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've had factions before in the Royal Rumble that maybe caused some type of chaos just for a few minutes or maybe just for just one little moment. But I don't know if I see this causing some dissension between this team. And we also got a segment later on with all members of the Vision backstage with Paul Heyman. And it was Logan Paul talking about, okay, well, if we're all going to be in the Royal Rumble, well, that's a good thing because one member of the Vision is going to win the Royal Rumble, hopefully. That's in their eyes. And if there is somebody to win, the cocky Logan Paul, I thought he was going to say himself, but he pointed to Bron Breakker.
Yeah,
And so doesn't the rest of the Vision. They agree that if there's somebody to win the Royal Rumble match within that team, it would be Braun. And I could see it.
me
If there's
too,
a top pick for
absolutely.
me to who's going to win the Royal Rumble, not just who of the Vision, but of of Raw and or SmackDown, I would see it being Bron Breakker. Obafemi would be a good choice, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Um, Theory had a good match with Rey Mysterio. I think the last time, what, did AJ or did Ray ever face Theory before?
No, I think this was a first time match between these two, and it was a great back and
Yeah,
forth.
I mean Penta and Dragon Lee were ringside here. Theory kind of cut Mysterio off multiple times, but was able to he just failed to keep him down. But the Vision kind of creates some chaos, allowing Theory to take advantage, delivering a stomp and scoring the win. I just like this stomp that Theory does, just how it started from, I guess you could say, Seth Rollins and Theory kind of taking that on. So if there was going to be some type of dissension between this team, I think it would maybe start with Theory. But we're not there yet, and I don't think they want to go there quite yet,
I agree
especially
with
with
you
Seth being out. But
100%.
the
Yeah.
Vision taking the I guess you could say the Vision looking strong, taking the win here with Theory taking the dub. But yet again, it's the Vision. They're ringside. They're going to find a way to make it happen.
Yes, sir, man. Speaking of the Vision, I heard rumblings that people took a hint from Seth Rollins' interview today on ESPN's First Take that he could be returning for the Rumble. I would love to see it. I'm not quite sure. I think people are reading into that too much, but moving from one former champion to a contenders match for the tag team championships, we saw the Americanos, Alpha Academy, and American Made all go for that number one contendership with the New Day. And you know what? Akira Tozawa had a great night along with his partner Otis. Otis hitting the worm, doing splashes in the corner. All for Akira Tozawa to hit a big splash from the top,
Yeah,
allowing his team to pick up the victory as they're going to be the next ones to take on the Usos for those tag team belts.
yeah, and it was good to see the Creed brothers in here too, Brutus and Julius. But I think with the Alpha Academy defeating uh, uh, New Day, Los Americanos, and the Creed brothers, I think it was a good call, to be honest with you. And Jay Uso, talk about it here. Jay Uso showed up and kind of ends the segment with a stare down towards the Alpha Academy. Interesting stuff here. I, I think, what did you say? Michael Cole, I didn't hear it, but you heard it. Michael Cole brought up Jimmy Uso not being
Yeah, there
at
because of
the show
family
for
issues.
some type of family issues or whatever. Maybe it was some travel issues. I'm not sure. But I would assume that if Alpha Academy advance, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso, they got some work cut out for them.
Absolutely. No, we cut backstage before our phenomenal main event. We saw Adam Pearce. If his night wasn't full enough, Stephanie Valkyr said she's had enough of Raquel Rodriguez, saying she's putting her championship on the line for the Royal Rumble. So I'm excited for that match. But Matthew, it's been enough time. We've talked about all the other segments. Let's get into the match that we all want to talk about. AJ Styles versus CM Punk for that World Heavyweight Championship.
Were they going to throw the title on AJ Styles? Man, I hate to say it, but I was really, really hoping for it.
Me too.
I knew they weren't going to, and you know what? They didn't. But it was a really good match, guys. If you want to go back and you want to watch this match, I think it's definitely worth it. There weren't really any slip ups. Um, People have been talking about the mishaps between AJ lately, but you know what? The dude's getting older, and there's a reason why his retirement is near. It's
Yeah.
because think about it like Cena. He's just not able to perform at the highest. And when you get to that point, you don't want to see many slip ups. And especially with the work that AJ does, he's just incredible. But there does come a time, and I do see it, that 2026 is the retirement of AJ Styles, and it is here. AJ Styles, CM Punk, they tear the house down, man. It nearly ends with a Styles clash. There was a time where when he hits this clash on a Punk, I get scared seeing this happen. No matter who it is, but with Punk, it scared me the way that AJ hit it. Punk had his neck up, he had his head up. It was a clean Styles clash, but there's always just that what if. It's just a scary move, just like a pile driver.
They do scare me, man. They really do.
It scares me, but what I didn't expect is the match doesn't end clean. It ends in a DQ with Finn Balor attacking CM Punk. So Punk retains and is attacked by Finn Balor and nobody else. No Judgment Day comes out. Finn attacks Balor, and that's the way they end the show with, I think it was 3 coup de grace off the top rope onto Punk. He went to go throw him into the barricade. I think not just once, but tried to send him through. I think twice, but the barricade didn't break. So that's when he brought him into the ring and hit some coup de grace to seal the statement. Are they going to throw the title on Finn Balor sooner than later? I don't know, but they're definitely teasing something with Finn that there is going to be a change, especially with him and possibly what's going on with the Judgment Day. We got a little tease with him and Liv Morgan earlier on in the night. Just maybe some seeds of dissension there. Nothing too crazy, but letting Punk kind of get in his head a little bit. Judgment Day want the best for him, and Finn's kind of going his route. I thought maybe we're going to get a face Finn Balor, but with him attacking Punk, I don't know if it's a heel tactic, but it certainly feels like one. But if you want gold, you don't care who you're attacking. You want to go for gold. So we'll see what they got planned with Finn Balor. Not exactly sure the direction they want to go, but I think that's where the coming weeks it's going to reveal itself a little bit more. But especially with the Royal Rumble, Finn Balor's in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah, dude. This was a great way to end the show. It really was. We both thought it was going to be Gunther attacking AJ Styles to cause the DQ. Finn Balor just came and caused destruction. Could we potentially see the Demon Finn Balor? Maybe. You and I have talked about it before. Is it a positive? Is it a negative? We'll just have to wait and see. But you know what? I love how they're keeping us on our toes for this Monday Night Raw. We had 2 very solid building shows with Saturday night's main event and Monday Night Raw to the Royal Rumble, with Friday Night SmackDown closing us out as the go-home show before the Rumble this week. So we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Let us know what you guys thought about the end to tonight's show. Always like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.